fellow heirs, and welcome back to Weekday Wind Down with the Word, where we are reading through the book of Leviticus. And today we will be reading the 21st chapter of Leviticus in the NLT version. This chapter includes instructions for the priest. So with that being said, let's start reading. The Lord said to Moses, "Give the following instructions to the priests, the descendants of Aaron. A priest must not make himself ceremonially unclean by touching a dead body of a relative. The only exceptions are his closest relatives, his mother or father, son or daughter, brother, or his virgin sister who depends on him because she has no husband. But a priest must not defile himself and make himself unclean for someone who is related to him only by marriage. The priest must not shave their heads or trim their beards or cut their bodies. They must be set apart as holy to their God and must never bring shame on the name of God. They must be holy, for they are the ones who present the special gifts to the Lord, gifts of food for their God. Priests may not marry a woman defiled by prostitution, and they may not marry a woman who is divorced from her husband, for the priests are set apart as holy to their God. You must treat them as holy because they offer up food to your God. You must consider them holy because I, the Lord, am holy, and I make you holy. If a priest's daughter defiles herself by becoming a prostitute, she also defiles her father's holiness, and she must be burned to death. The high priest has the highest ranking of all the priests. The anointing oil has been poured on his head, and he has been ordained to wear priestly garments. He must never leave his hair uncombed or tear his clothing. He must not defile himself by going near a dead body. He may not make himself ceremonially unclean, even for his father or mother. He must not defile the sanctuary of his God by leaving it to attend to a dead person, for he has been made holy by the anointing oil of his God. I am the Lord. The high priest may marry only a virgin. He may not marry a widow, a woman who is divorced, or a woman who has defiled herself by prostitution. She must be a virgin from his own clan, so that he will not dishonor his descendants among his clan, for I am the Lord who makes him holy. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Give the following instruction to Aaron. In all future generations, none of your descendants who has any defect will qualify to offer food to his God. No one who has a defect qualifies, whether he is blind, lame, disfigured, deformed, or has a broken foot or arm, or is hunchbacked or dwarfed, or has a defective eye or skin, sores or scab, or damaged testicles. No descendants of Aaron who has a defect may approach the altar to present special gifts to the Lord. Since he has a defect, he may not approach the altar to offer food to his God. However, he may eat from the food offered to God, including the holy offering and the most holy offering. Yet, because of his physical defect, he may not enter the room behind the inner curtain or approach the altar, for this would defile my holy place. I am the Lord who makes them holy." So Moses gave these instructions to Aaron and his sons and to all the Israelites. And that concludes the reading of Leviticus 21 in the NLT version. So one of the things that stood out to me in this chapter is where God was telling Aaron and the priests not to cut their hair, not to cut their beards, and that they are set apart to be holy. And he is the one that makes them holy. And so I thought about, our walk today as believers, and we should look different, the way we act, the way that we react to certain things, that we should be different from the world, and we should be set apart well, we are already set apart, but that people will notice that in us, that they will inquire about why we do not react like everyone else react, or how we can be so loving to a person that's not treating us right. That's my prayer for us, that the world may see God's light in us, and they want whatever keeping us calm, whatever keeping us peaceful through the storm, whatever is comforting us, they want some of that. So that's my prayer for all of us, that we will exemplify Christ in our walk, no matter where we go, no matter who we deal with, so that we can spread the gospel of God. So that's all I have to say for this particular video. Please let me know what your thoughts are on this chapter. Please put it in the comments below, as you can help me and I can help you, and then we can grow together. Okay, so thank you once again for listening to Weekday Wind Down with the Word. Hope you will join me tomorrow for chapter 22, and have a blessed life in Jesus Christ. Bye.